What is happening, everybody? My name is Pete Logical. Today, I am going to give you my thoughts on Divide Music's latest masterpiece, Red Hood Control. Now, before I get started, if you haven't already haven't heard the song by now, go check it out before you watch me ramble on about this. Because Divide's a very close friend of mine. I was able to hear the song yesterday, and I was just waiting for the video to come out before I put this review out, just because it wouldn't feel right for me to do a friend like that, you know what I mean? And since we're here, and since the song is public now, let me give you my thoughts. Now, if you followed me for any length of time over the past 6 or so years that I've been doing this, you know that I'm a massive fan of Divide. I just put out a list. He is among my favorite artists of all time. And he's also a very good friend of mine. We've chatted over the past couple months, and he's a really cool dude. Yeah. But before we were friends, he was just a guy I looked up to because I really liked his music. I still like his music, and this one features another YouTube artist, rapper Mix Williams. Now, I'm not too familiar with him, but I know of him because he's done a collab with pretty much every other friend of Divide. So he's done ones with Fable, he's done ones with DPS, Dizzy A, and just like the other main nerdcore artists out there that are also very close friends with Divide Music. But this is his first time on a Divide song. So what's my first impressions of him? He was incredible on this track. He has a really cool way he does his bars. I am more of a rock person, but I do listen to rap and other genres occasionally. And he reminds me of the style of hip hop and rap that I really like listening to. And the beat is crazy on this song. The drums and guitars are awesome on this. And of course, Divide has just one of the best talented vocals in the game. The video editor for this one is Dart Raven. He's done pretty much a lot of Divide's work over the years, and this is one of his best pieces of work. So, shout outs to you, my friend. You are incredible. And I believe Mix Williams and Divide's styles fit well together. And of course, the drums and guitars are good because because basically a lot of Divide's work has great drums. He, in my opinion, has the best drums on all of YouTube, honestly, and certainly in the nerdcore genre. And this one is right up there with his best work. So, shout outs to you, Divide. You are incredible as always. And you, of course, Mix. I'm not too familiar with you right now, but trust me, I will listen to your stuff with the others and possibly review those as well. So I'm very new to the YouTube business, and I'm having a blast doing this. So if this is something that you guys want to see more of, please drop a like for me. and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you'll never miss an upload. Alright, now let's move on to the nerd part of Nerdcore, and that's talking about the character for a minute before I give you my checklist and my score on the song. So, Jason Todd is Red Hood. I'm a Marvel and DC comic fan. I've been my entire life, and I am a huge fan of the Bat family. And Red Hood is one of my favorite characters. He's famous for his backstory. He was trained by Batman to be the second Robin, and after Dick Grayson went off to become Nightwing, he was trained, and for a while he was his partner. And then at the hands of Joker, he was killed and resurrected by Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter, by use of the Lazarus Pit. And basically, after that, he was trained by different foes of Batman, so like the League of Assassins, and he became an anti-hero. And when he went back to Gotham to talk to Batman afterwards, since Batman is normally he's a hero, so he doesn't like killing anybody, even though Joker killed him, it rubbed Jason Todd the wrong way, and he basically was Red Hood ever since, and he's a badass anti-hero, if I do say so myself. So Divide released back in 2022 another Red Hood song, and that one was Death in the Family, named after the film and comic series of the same name, which explores that entire arc that I just briefly went over, and it's honestly in the music video itself. So I really appreciate that, Dart Raven. So if anybody doesn't know Robin, Red Hood, that's one thing I like about Divide's music, is you don't have to know a single thing about any of the characters. Of course, the characters he covers are like big name characters, but if you somehow don't know a thing about some of the characters, don't worry. You most likely can pick up on it in the song, and that's one thing I really love about Divide's music. Divide music. I see what I made a pun. But yeah, I think Death in the Family, the first Red Hood song, was more of a letter to Bruce Wayne, saying, what the hell? Why are you still letting Joker roam around and all these assholes when they took me out? Like, what are you gonna do about it? And this brings us to Control. This one felt more like a Red Hood song because the stakes are rose, so the music is up. It's a lot heavier. It's a lot more intense. And this song is absolutely badass from front to back. And I'm sure, go check it out if you haven't. Run it up for Divide and tell them I sent you. So let me go with my meme checklists before I let you go. So, there's a meme that I kind of started when I first got into Divide stuff. He has such an insane track record. So basically, in my opinion, he's never released a bad song. That still reigns true. So question number one, is Control equal or better than that of his last song, which in this case is Reckoning? In my opinion, yes, it is. Is Control yet another banger that I will put in my playlists and listen till I can't anymore? Yes, it is. And number 3, and the last thing before I let you go, is the streak, the 5 to 6 year run or whatever it is since I've listened to him. He hasn't released a bad song. So is the streak still alive? You better believe it is. The streak's alive, and go run this up for Divide. For me, this is a 5 out of 5, and it's a great start to the year. So, love you guys, and see ya.